nag-base
I'm
sa
asking you
NTP.
because nung nag-file ka ng counter affidavit, ang ini-indicate mo doon, hindi hazing ang cause ng death ni Acho, kundi, di ba, you mentioned a medical term, yung pre-existing heart condition. That's why I'm asking you.
Kasi po, yung reason ko po dun, Your Honor, wala naman po kasi akong idea dun sa nangyari sa kanya. Kaya nag-base po ako sa medical legal and death certificate po. Wala naman po kasi ako nung time na yon.
Anyway, are you aware or at least with the, you can consult your lawyer, ano? Yung proximate cause principle, alam mo ba ibig sabihin nun? Article 4, paragraph 1 of the revised penal code.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes,
Okay.
please. No, you can only be consulted by your client. O, i-read out ko na lang yung paragraph 4, article 1 ng revised penal code. If the unlawful act caused or aggravated the heart condition, even assuming of course that Acho had one, ano, that caused his immediate death, you're still liable. Not you, but those who participated at least, no. So yun. So ang tingin ko, no, being a layman, being not a lawyer, maski sabihin niyo pang merong pre-existing heart condition o wala, it won't fly as a defense. Anyway, with that, I would like to recognize the members of this committee to propound their own questions. Senator Gatchalian, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And Mr. Chair, I would like to direct my questions to the star witness, Mr. Ventura. Mr. Ventura, nandun ba kayo during nung nagkakaroon ng hazing kay Acho?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Ano ang position nyo dito sa grupong to?
Dati po akong officer po, pero dun po sa nangyari, sa araw po na yun, wala na po akong position.
Wala ka ng position.
Yes po. Your
Kailan
Honor.
huminto yung position mo?
Sometime sa August po, before po matapos yung August, mga third week po yun.
August of
2017 po, Your Honor.
So, hindi ka na officer at huminto ka na maging officer as of August of 2017.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Prior to August of 2017, ano ang position mo?
Ano po yun eh, after po ako mag-join po, sometime in August 2016, I was appointed po, interim secretary naman po.
Okay.
Tapos from August po, 2016 to November 2016, nung nagkaroon po ng election po, I was elected po na Master Initiator 2.
So, ulitin natin, August of 2016, you were appointed as secretary.
Yes po.
Till when?
November po, mga second week po ng 2016.
November of 2016.
Yes po.
And then after November of 2016, you were elected as
Master Initiator 2 po.
Master Initiator
Yes po.
hanggang August of 2017.
Yes po. Tapos, yung ano po, sometime in July din po, I was assigned as secretary din po. Kasi ako po yung pinakamalapit po sa UST and ako po yung nautusan mag-ayos ng documents para pupunta-punta po sa office.
So from November 2016 to July of 2017, you were a master initiator as well. November 2016 to July of 2017, master initiator ka.
Hanggang August po.
Hanggang August 2017.
Apo.
But you were concurrently appointed as secretary
Secretary din po.
nung July.
July po.
Ano ba ang responsibilidad ng master initiator?
Yung sa part ko po as Master Initiator po, ako po yung assistant po ng MI1 po, Master Initiator 1 po.
You were the assistant of MI1.
Yes po.
And being the assistant, Do you have the capability of instructing?
Meron din po, pero ang nasusunod po is 1 din po.
Si MI1, si
Opo.
Master Initiator 1. Siya ang nagbibigay ng instruction.
Yes po, doon po, pag meron po kaming service po.
So ano ang mga instructions na binibigay ni MI1? Siya ang nag-iisip ng mga instruction na ibinibigay?
Actually po, hindi po siya yung, ano lang po, yung naggagabay po kami.
So si Master Initiator 1 ang sa kanya nanggagaling yung instruction. In other
Yung
words. Dito sa ito saan nanggagaling tong mga instructions na ito?
Ano na po yan, doon po sa time na po yan, doon na po sa master initiators po.
So siya nag-isip nitong pitong proseso at siya rin ang nag-instruct gawin nitong pitong proseso.
Yung, ano po, Your Honor, yung pag-iisip po, ayan po yung proseso po namin. So, hindi po siya yung bumuo po nung proseso na yan para sa week na yon or para sa batch na yon.
Sino ang bumuo ng proseso?
Naabutan na po namin yan, ganun na po.
So tradition na ito, in other words? Pwede bang sabihin ganun?
Maaari po kasi pagkaano po, same lang din po kami na pinagdaanan po.
Sige. Nag-execute ka ng affidavit, tama?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Pwede mo ba ikwento sa amin yung nangyari base dun sa affidavit mo?
Yes po.
Sige, go ahead.
Yung ano po,
Umpisahan mo dun sa affidavit mo, inumpisahan mo dun sa pagkakilala mo kay Acho, and then all the way hanggang nag-meet kayo sa Novotel. Kwento mo nga step by step.
wala
Total,
po,
nasa
wala po ako sa
affidavit.
Novotel po.
O hanggang doon sa dinala si Acho sa ospital. Yun yata yung last na nakita mo siya eh.
Apo.
So ikwento mo dahil nasa affidavit mo naman to, ikwento mo yung isinulat mo sa affidavit.
Yes po. Yung ano po, yung week po na na-meet ko po siya prior po na mangyari yun, Monday po. And then, kahit naka-leave of absence po ako, pumupunta po kasi ako ng frat library po namin. So, pagdating ko po doon, sabi, meron tayong bagong neophyte. So, inaano ko naman po, nag-aantay po ako. Tapos nung dumating po siya, casual lang po. Hindi pa naman po siya yung actual start ng service namin. So, kwentuhan namin, binibiro-biro ko po siya, kinakamusta ko po, bakit siya sumali, ano yung gusto niya,
Frat library to.
Apo, pumunta po
Okay.
siya doon.
Sige, go ahead.
Your Honor, please, can I be given a chance to speak, Your Honor?
Senator Gatchalian, I forgot na siguro pa-walkthrough muna tayo kay PG Catalan yung status ng preliminary investigation before we even proceed to asking a request. PG? Please.
Good morning, Your Honors. I'll be reading the case status update on this case, MPD, Manila Police, this being and as members, Prosecution Attorney Wendell Bendoval and Prosecution Attorney Honey Rose Delgado. A total of about 42 respondents are named in the original and supplemental complaints. They are as follows: John Paul Solano, Arvin Balag, Min Wei Chan, Mark Anthony Ventura, Axel Monroe Hipe, Oliver Jan Audrey Onofre, Joshua Juriel Macabali, Jason Adolfo Rubiños, Ralph Tanguia, Jose Miguel Salamat, Rain Santiago, Carl Matthew Villanueva, Marcelino Bactang, Rosemary Tangia, Antonio Tangia, Daniel Hans Matthew Rodrigo, Aaron Salientes, Simon Padro, Chuck Siazar, Leonard Brian Galicia, Alex Bose, Leo Lalusis, Robin Ramos, Nathan Anama, Dini Divina, Arthur Capili, Vicente Garcia, the incorporators of Aegis Juris Foundation, William Merhinio, Cesar Tirol II, Oscar Co, Alexander Flores, Alvin Disanco, Emmanuel Velasco, Henry Pablo, Gabriel Robignol, Michael Joseph Fernandez, Alan Christopher Agati, Paulino Yusi, Arnel Bernardo, Edwin Uy, and John Dos and Jane Dos. To date, the panel has received all of the respondents' counter affidavit or answer. Complainants were directed to submit the reply affidavit on the 9th of November this year. All respondents are set to submit the rejoinder affidavit on the 16th of November 2017. The submission of both reply and rejoinder are set without need of formal investigation, although the panel may opt to conduct a clarificatory hearing when the need arises. The case is submitted for resolution. The panel would be resolving the case within a reasonable period, Your Honor. Last November 3, respondents, namely Alex Bose, Nathan Anama, and Robin Ramos, also or likewise submitted their counter affidavits. That would be all, Your Honor. Thank you.
PG Catalan, hindi naman lahat ng nabanggit ninyo present during the initiation rights, hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
So ano po
Opo.
yung basihan ng pagkasama ng mga iba na hindi naman present?
They were
Attorney
all-
Divina, for example, what could be the basis of his inclusion do sa preliminary investigation? I understand he already submitted his counter affidavit also.
They were mentioned, Your Honor, in the supplemental complaint affidavit submitted by the complainant Manila Police Department, Your Honor.
So limitado lang kayo doon sa mga na-mention doon sa complaint affidavit. Outside of those mentioned in the complaint affidavit, hindi nyo na sinama.
Hindi na po. Included lang po lahat ng ay ang lahat ng sinubmit ng complainant ang Manila Police Department, Your Honor.
Pakiulit nga is the name of Attorney Ronald Cheng is included just kasi I understand.
Min Wei Chan?
No, Cheng. Yung taga Supreme Court.
Wala, sir.
Wala.
Wala po dito.
May we hear from the MPD? Wala kayong holdings kay attorney. I understand. I recall, very prominent yung pag-mention ng pangalan niya, di ba? During the hearing, at least.
Sir, in the case we have filed before the Department of Justice, out of the 42 respondents mentioned earlier by the Prosecutor General, only 18 of those were indicated or included in the complaint by the MPD. I understand the rest were included by the family of Horacio Castillo as correspondents, Your Honor. So, Ronald
I'm asking about Attorney Cheng.
Check.
of
No,
the
sir, he's
Supreme
not included in the case filed by the MPD.
Court. Why kaya? Bakit?
At that time we initiated that case before the DOJ, we have no evidence against him at that time, and he was still unidentified, or his identity is not yet known to us, or his involvement.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
One very brief interjection in relation to the questions propounded by Attorney Sherwin. Kay Mark Ventura, I have a copy of your constitution and bylaws ng Aegis Juris under Article 6, Section 3. Sabi mo kasi natapos ka noong August 17?
Yes po.
Okay. Term of office. The term of office of the members of the Consilium shall commence on the 16th day of December and shall end 1 year thereafter, or when the new set of officers shall have been elected and assume office. Would you confirm this?
Yung ano po, yes po. Doon po parang kinikilala
So
po yung
every
bagong set
16th
po.
day of December.
Opo, doon po.
And sabi mo, as of August 17, wala ka na.
Yes po.
So, why is that?
Yung ano po kasi, Your Honor, pag officer po kasi or consilium po kasi dapat po enrolled po kami sa UST. Eh, by that time po, nag-file po ako ng leave of absence ng August 2 because po sa recurring illness ko po, gastritis. Etong
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Your Honor, please. Precisely the reason, Your Honor, I just want to inform Your Honors that Mark Anthony Ventura was merely provisionally admitted to the Witness Protection Program last October 24. And his case would still be evaluated and analyzed. And that
He is being presented not as a
applied and was provisionally admitted
provisionally
to the
admitted.
witness
Is he being presented
as a state witness, accused in court, and
and only
for
the court, of course?
the person who would be testifying as a state witness would prepare or make his sworn statement, as well as other evidence or pieces of evidence would be required by the court. And after hearing, the judge will decide whether or not to discharge the accused and make him as a state witness, Your Honor.
So I go back to my previous question.
Another mode, Your Honor, is under the Witness Protection Program,
Yes.
in which he will apply and be qualified as a state witness.
That is correct.
Of course, all the circumstances such as, number one, that the offense in which he would be testifying is a grave offense. Secondly, that there is an absolute necessity for his testimony, and he must appear to be, or he must at least not
Not
to
the
be,
most guilty.
not appear not to be the most guilty, and he had not previously convicted of an offense of crime involving moral turpitude. And his testimony should also be material, very material.
Can
in
be
the issue.
corroborated
In all
on
its
its
material
material
points.
points, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
So is there corroboration at this point?
We cannot answer, Your Honor, with due respect, because
Anyway,
he would still
I
be
go back to
evaluated.
I'll go back to my previous question. So as of now, he is not being treated as a plain witness,
He's-
right? As of now.
Yes, Your Honor,
So
he
speak.
is still considered as a respondent, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much, Senator Gatchalian. With your permission, Senator Zubiri is asking to interject.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask for a 1-minute suspension so that we can just discuss
This hearing is
that
suspended
motion
for
of
1
the
minute.
Prosecutor General?
Just 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay. PG Jun, paki-join lang sandali. May clarify lang kami. This hearing is resumed. The chair acknowledges the presence of the vice chairperson of the Committee on Public Order and Dangerous Drugs, Senator Grace Po. Good morning, ma'am. Yes, Senator Gatchalian, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And Mr. Chair, instead of requesting the narration of Mr. Ventura, I will just ask some questions, Mr. Chair. Mr. Ventura, nandoon ka ba nung nangyari yung hazing?
Excuse me po, Your Honor. Okay lang po ba? Consult ko lang po yung lawyers ko po.
Please, go ahead.
Regarding po dun sa ano.
Mr. Chairman, before sa iyong sinumpang sinalaysay, so you don't have to worry. The Honorable DOJ Secretary himself had already said that you were there, hazing took place, etc., etc. Maybe you can answer simply with yes or no, or give a few comments on the questions of Senator Gatchalian, rather than to invoke your right to self-incrimination, because nasalaysay naman ni Secretary lahat sa TV eh. So, maybe without giving too much detail, yes or no, so just a suggestion to our witness, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you po, Your Honor.
Before you answer, the chair failed to acknowledge the presence of the representative of the BID, Deputy Commissioner Amy Neri.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Please proceed, Senator.
Mr. Ventura, have you consulted your counsel?
Okay. Yung sa question niyo po, yes po.
So nandoon ka during the hazing?
Yes po.
Nandoon ka nung anong oras ka na nandoon?
From 8 p.m. po.
So from the start nandoon ka?
Yes po.
Sino-sino yung mga nandoon?
I'm sorry po, Your Honor. Although I'm very willing po to tell the truth and nothing but the truth po. But sa ano po kasi, di po in-advisean po kasi ako na hindi po magbanggit po nung iba pong details po, specifically po yung mga names po. At doon po sa proper court po, I will comply po.
Actually, you already executed an affidavit na nakasalaysay doon yung mga pangalan. And then again, nagkaroon ng press con si Secretary Aguirre narrating what you basically wrote down in your affidavit. But I would respect the consensus earlier. Nag-uusap-usap po kami. I'd respect that. I'll proceed to the next question na lang, no? Para hindi tayo na-hold. Doon sa nangyaring hazing, natandaan ko meron kang sinulat doon na mga proseso, no?
Yes po.
At yung pinakamatindi dito sa proseso na ito ay yung paddling, tama? Ito yung nakita ko pinakamasakit para sa isang neophyte, tama po ba?
Yung ano po, sa opinion ko po sa akin po yung sa braso po.
Tsaka yung sa braso.
Ayun po yung sa akin.
So sa opinion mo, yung sa braso ang pinakamasakit.
Yes po.
Anong ginawa sa braso ni Acho?
Sorry po, Your Honor. Di ko na po pwede i-detail po yun.
Siguro pwede mo bang kwento na lang na after itong ginawa sa kanya, sa braso niya, ano yung kondisyon niya pagtapos?
Yung condition niya po, ano po, pagod po, hapo. Pero responsive po siya nun. After po nun.
Nagsasalita pa siya.
Yes po.
Nakausap mo siya mismo.
Yes po.
At anong mga sinabi niya that made you think that okay pa siya?
Ano po, sinasabi ko po sa kanya na kaya niya po yun. Yung proseso po nung gabi na yun. And lagi ko po sa kanya pinapaalala yung sinasabi niya sa akin tuwing nag-uusap kami na ang gusto niya kasi is purpose. Every time niya kausap ako, lagi lang niya sinasabi was purpose. Parang hinahanap niya yung purpose niya sa buhay niya. And every time na mag-uusap kami, constant reminder ko po sa kanya na yung purpose na yun, hindi kami magbibigay sa kanya. Magsisimula yun sa kanya.
Pero diretso mo siyang kausap.
Opo.
At yan ang sinasabi niya sa'yo.
Lagi ko po siya dire-remind po dun sa goal niya po na before po kasi sinasabi niya sa akin was yung purpose niya po.
Okay. Dito, again, no? Next dito sa suntok, ano yung pinaka masakit para sa isang neophyte?
Sa opinion ko po yung ano po, yung sa last part na po yung sa paddling po.
Sa paddling ang pinakamasakit.
Yung susunod po,
Bago siya pumasok dito sa paddling, ano yung kondisyon ni Acho?
same din po, pero mas, yun nga po, mas pagod na po siya. Bago po magsimula po yung process na yun.
At pumalo kay Acho.
I'm sorry po, di ko po pwede sabihin po. Yung,
Nakaupo naman siya ganun ka-responsive.
yes. Yung ina-assistihan